shaped, cut, and then rolled. So on a normal car, you would just get your Eastwood or whatever fender roller, and then obviously you'd take the wheel off, fender liner, pull it out the way, and then just tuck your fender. Basically what the roll does is tucks, I'll go right here, this part of the fender up, like it tucks it up out of the way, this part right here. And with SCs, it's a little different than that. So it has these little, let me see, I'll bring this in. So on SC's front and rear, it has these, well obviously these that I have to take out, like trim holders for the trim, but it also has these too. That holds part of the fender liner in, so those will have to be cut off. I don't think, I'm gonna go probably roll to about here. I might not even need to cut this one off, but this one, and then this one are gonna have to go. This, I think in front, I think the bumper, obviously the bumper's gonna be good. I'm not gonna have to roll anything on the bumper. But from here to about here is gonna have to be rolled. So for that, we're gonna need to do some shaving or cutting, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously this and this metal right here will have to be moved back and up out of the way. So yeah, quick update too, since I didn't show this on the channel really. We got BC coilovers on the black car now. A lot stiffer, definitely a better upgrade in my opinion. These ride, I mean they ride good. It's not like the Tines, but the Tines were super bumpy. They weren't really like stiff at all. But these, in my opinion, 10 times better. The car handles good now, or handled pretty good before, but it handles a lot better now. We're a little lower, definitely in the rear we're a little lower, and you could tell just by looking at the rear there. That's not the actual height since it's lifted, but it's stiff enough where it stays up into its place. So yeah, and then another thing we also got is some chrome tint on the windshield, or reflective tint on the windshield, and we kept the sides black, but we got chrome on the windshield now. So I think in my opinion it looks pretty sweet. But yeah, that's basically all that's new for the black car. Still got the 97 Plus kit on it, side skirts, rear, interior. We got the quick release still on, the Recaro's in still tan interior for now. But and you can kind of see the tint. It doesn't look too bad from inside the car. It's a little blue compared to like the black. But yeah, overall, the interior of the SC is pretty clean. But today, we're focusing on the exterior. Alright, as I said before, we're gonna get this fender well out and get right into the roll or shaving first. I'm not 100% sure. I think some other older Lexuses might be the same, like maybe LS's and maybe GS's. Front fender well, the top part, I think this is the only part we need to get out, is out. Okay, so we got everything out of here. Fender well, these little pins right here, or these little like threads, these, got them out. And then, so, let me see, can you guys see that? Not really. So this right here is what we have to cut to get out. I believe that's the only thing. They have to cut this one and then this one. I already cut off, I just want to get a little practice. It's not that smooth right now, but I'm going to smooth it out with paper, sandpaper. So what I did was heat this up, just this part where it's at, and then I bent it flat, like down towards me, so it'd be easy to slice right off. Safety first, as always. And I also made a little Sharpie mark on this one, so it maybe make it easier to start the cut. Okay, so we got both those grinded off. We just switched over our wheel to a sanding wheel, sanding disc. And we're just gonna do this inside edge right here, along where we cut, and then where it sticks up a little bit, and then where we cut again, to get it kind of smoothed down so that it's flat like this right now. So it's flat like that. Alright, it's pretty good. There's the edge right there. You can't even really tell where we cut. We cut right there. You can kind of see a little mist right there. And then we cut right here too. I think right there. But we got that all smoothed out. I don't know if I can get an inside view of it. There's a good shot of the inside. Alright, so we're gonna let that dry. Maybe do another coat, then we're gonna start rolling. So, here we go. Got this side here fully done. I'll give you all a quick look. I'll show the other side once I get the fender well off. I'll show a comparison, but I'm not going to show me rolling the other front fender. Here we go. Here's a comparison. This side compared to that other side tucked. The backs are a little bit different. It's got a different type of, like the fender here is a lot thicker than in the front, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna have to do yet. But I'll show the back once I get to the back. Maybe I'll do like a little time lapse to the other side. I don't want this video to be crazy long for you guys. But I'm gonna get the other front done, like this one. All right, so we got both front fenders rolled. And I'm gonna throw the fender well back in. I'm gonna throw the fender well back in and then get it ready to be trimmed, if it even needs to be trimmed, which it probably will. Get it ready to be trimmed so it doesn't so it's not just hanging anywhere. So all this hanging right here is what I'm gonna have to cut from probably about right here where it comes off, and then I'm just gonna do a straight line like maybe to right here where it's open too. And we can always cut more, so I'm gonna cut a little sliver first rather than cutting a lot. We could maybe do a little bit more. It's still hanging down, like barely. We could even put a bolt in there for now and just see where that hangs it up to. Cut a little bit more. I might just do like a square kind of. And it's already cracked right here, so I'll do a little bit more. We might be alright with this, maybe. But I'm just gonna do like an angled cut. It's not really, right here it's hanging down. I could do a little bit more. There we go. But it's smooth, it's all, this is like barely, and then this is like barely hanging down. But here's the main part where it's gonna rub, so I think we're good. We got this fender good, we're gonna put the other fender well in, and then I'll move over to the back.